gift of life astounds me to this day. I give it up for the woman. She's the constant wind that fills my sail. Oh, that woman. With a smile and a star, she'll protect you like a child. That's a woman. Walk. 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 Yeah. Shut it. Yeah. This one goes out to all my women, you know. My strong women. So amazing how this world was made. I wonder if God is a woman.
Still I go burn it up in a fashion and style. I set a grade a bubble up in a pipe. Well, turn it up again, burn it up again. From your ear that tune and drop a just money pull up again. Mount a woman in the place and me say look how much of them still are. You me love, baby, me swear.
Cause I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad things disappear. You're making me feel like maybe I am somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah.
When I'm with my baby, ooh yeah, yeah.
Ooh yeah, yeah. Cause I don't care as long as you just hold me near. You can take me anywhere. You're making me feel like I'm loved by somebody. I can deal with the bad nights when I'm with my baby,
If this mom made a phone plan, she'd only have to pay for the data she uses, which is no data, ever, anymore. Pay only for the data you use with Google Fi, a phone plan by Google.
Selector say fi turn up the song. I said the reggae music I fi play, yeah. They in her bag and then she pull out a pound. My baby ever got the high grade. Spliff in her mouth, gauge up the chalice and say shall we blaze, hell yeah. Out of many she alone get the crown. Chronic from Spanish Town. Don't think I'm feeling at this party. Everyone got so much things to say. Right now me just like one all the vibes and don't watch nobody. Cause I'm only here to spend the night with you anyway. I don't care when I'm with my baby, yeah. All the bad vibes disappear. She kick off the high heels, no, she not pre nobody. Happy times and I got no sad nights when I'm with my baby, yeah. And I don't care, cause you just own me there. You can take me anywhere, baby. She touch me softly, then we start squeeze her body. Everything irie, only nice time when I'm with my baby, yeah.
bad night, cause I never me and you started. But me I go pull up on you shortly. Evidently me miss your body, cause presently me see you hardly. Stand up by my body and guard me. Oh, yeah, always, yeah. My God, say you choose me. You know, say you fit me like shoes. And you make me life coming like movie. Me no want to see your face screwed up with you. So make me forget this party. I'd rather be booed up with you.
Okay, we're going live. Come, headset. Okay, we're here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
All right, come right up to the mic. Okay. So it's a whole different morning here at WVIP 93.5 FM radio, and we are going to take this to another level. Good morning, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, wherever you are. And Mr. Walker is in the house. Mr. Walker, So we're here this morning and we're going to take this show to another level. And you're hearing me loud and clear. And let me just make sure that our volumes are up and we are ready. Okay, so I see. So now let me hear your beautiful voice. Just tell the people good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you're a little low. Come a little closer.
Good morning.
All right, so that's what we're here doing. And let me get Mr. Walker in the studio for a minute just to say good morning. I know he don't want to be, so good morning. Can you press that for me? Thank you. And just come straight in. All right, so I'm gonna make sure everything is up and running. Is okay, so we can't do this while we're here now. We don't want to kill Michael here. So again, good morning. We're here, and all right, don't that it stays right there. No. Oh God. All right, so we're there. Thank you so much, Mr. Walker. All right, so we are in the studio. It's another pleasant Monday morning here at WVIP 93.5 FM radio, and as we talk about doing things differently, this is what we call doing things differently. We are here in the studio, and we have a beautiful young lady who is here with us this morning, and can you tell the listeners your name? They're listening and they probably say, beautiful young lady. And when I say young, I mean young. She's not the average person like myself. I'm Mr. Campbell, who is here in the studio. Good morning, Mr. Campbell.
Good morning.
All right. So we just got to make sure that we are up and we are running. Because you the man in black. All right. So I'll let you come over a little bit. All right. Good. You're great with me. Okay, so here in the studio, we have no other than Blossom. Blossom, how are you doing?
I'm good today. How are you?
Okay, I'm doing good. Am I louder than you? Let me see. Go ahead.
Good morning. I'm Blossom. How are you?
Oh, wow. That's how you do it. I know there's no secret to young people today out and doing things and making the lead way in society and what's going on out here in the real world. And our duty here in life is not to empower ourselves, it's to empower others. And by doing that, who is the best person for us to empower other than young people? How do you feel being in the studio and being on radio this morning?
It's definitely something different. I've never done this before, so I'm kind of like, I'm trying to get a feel of it and see, if I'm comfortable.
You're comfortable. I can hear it. And we're also live. We want to thank the people who are out there in Radio Land, in your car, on the job, and wherever you are this morning. We're here coming to you on the Money Talk Show here on WVIP 93.5 FM. And we're talking to a young lady who is just ready to do so much big things in the world of work. Some people say they can't find work. There is not enough work out there for young people, not enough things for young people to do. And this young lady take a stand by saying, I want to be part of this program that Mr. Walker been talking so much about on radio. People been hearing so much about the IUL, some of the things that Mr. Campbell himself is. I must say I'm the oldest one in the house. I feel good. I feel good to say I'm the oldest one in here. Mr. Campbell, we know that Blossom is new to the radio. She's also new to the program that Mr. Walker has been talking about here on this Money Talk show. And Blossom, we're going to ask you, what made you get involved in doing this?
Well, to put it simply, I haven't worked this summer, and Mr. Walker came up to me and he asked me to, he told me about this opportunity, and I was like, why not? I'm not doing anything at home, and there's always an opportunity to learn. So I did what I had to do. I took the classes, took the exam, and I just recently got licensed.
Wow.
Congratulations on that, Blossom.
Thank you.
All right. So, there is some parents out there who probably be listening to you and their children are home saying they cannot find work. So if they cannot find work, you yourself, as you say, you wasn't working, and you heard Mr. Walker talking about it, and you got up and decide you're going to make a difference. And that's why you're here today to speak to us here on Radioland. How old are you, Blossom? I mean, don't give them an exact, but you're in the age group of...
I'd say 20 to 25.
All right. So this is what we're talking about. Imagine if at my age, someone had told me about a way to make money and to make a difference in my life. I'd probably be rich by now, right? Oh, all right.
Right.
So this is why she's here. And we also have Mr. Campbell. Mr. Campbell got involved in this program also. Mr. Campbell, I asked you before, what made you got involved in doing what you're doing?
You know, honestly, one of the primary reasons why I got involved in financial services is to really change lives. A lot of people in our community don't really plan for retirement, right? And over the years, in my experience, have not only motivate me as an individual to be successful, but it gave me the necessary tools to motivate people within my community to make a change in their financial lives.
All right, so we're here and we're talking about the IUL. Most people always hear about the IUL, the retirement savings, the savings plan, and Mr. Walker talk about he says free money. That's what he call it, because he talks about being able to get money while you are alive and not when you're dead. So this is what this program is talking about. And Mr. Campbell, there is 4 things. And if you're just tuning into this Money Talk Radio, we are talking about, Mr. Campbell don't say the IUL. No, we don't say IUL anymore.
No.
Okay.
It's a retirement savings program or account.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because everybody has to retire. And Blossom, I know you want to retire younger than people like myself or Mr. Walker, right?
Right.
So you're doing it now.
Yeah.
Because at your age, you could imagine 20 years from now, you're saying, I had enough of doing this. Mm-hmm. And you could kick back when you reach the age of Mr. Campbell.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. So here on this program, if you're tuning in for the first time, and we always tell you, you can get this information at tmccapitalgroup.com. You can Google the information and find out more about what we're talking about here on this program. It's called tmccapitalgroup.com. Google it, read all about it, get to know more about it. And if you're out there and you're watching this program, you can give this the number a call, 646-688-5554. The number is 646-688-5554. This program is not about us anymore. It's about Blossom, who's going to be soon that person, that voice that you hear, talking to young people, empowering young people how to get in the business, how to do what you're doing. And as you say, you got involved because you wasn't working.
Right.
And you're young, and you feel this is an opportunity that you can do. What would you say to other parents who are out there, or young people who are out there and saying, my son cannot find work, my daughter cannot find work? What would you say to them?
Definitely look into it. I think it's a great opportunity. It's perfect for you to start, it's perfect for you to encourage your children to start this savings program at such an early age, because you want them to have opportunities that you did not get to have. So take the time. It's worth it. You will not regret it. And yeah.
And how do you feel about talking to people?
I don't really, I'm fine with it, right now. I'm a little nervous, but I'm getting the hang of it.
All right. It's your first time.
Yeah.
And you're trying to figure things out, and I was there before. It was my first time doing what I'm doing now, and it was a little nervous, but as you get into it, you become that pro. And one day you'll be standing here with other young people, talking to them, empowering them, giving out the number 646-688-5554. Call and find out more. And if you know there's someone out there who is between the age of 18 and up, give this number a call, get them involved in the program. They too can be making money. Okay? And you're learning the process. You're learning the process.
Right.
You're going through the process.
I am.
And are you nervous about learning it or you excited about learning it?
I'll say a little bit of both. Like I'm eager to learn more. I'm eager to start, to grow and yeah, just excited.
All right. So, Mr. Campbell, how
Yeah.
do you feel to see somebody younger than you? Because you boast the other day and you said, well, you're younger than Mr. Walker. So now that you're here with someone younger than you, how do you feel?
Just a tad bit intimidated, you know what I mean? Not being the youngest anymore. Yeah.
Well, that's part of life. But we're here, and Mr. Walker always talks so much about the preparing yourself for if you get hurt. And I will let Mr. Campbell elaborate a little on that because, we save we always, growing up, I always want a life insurance in case something should happen to me. But one of the things that I learned, and I listen to Mr. Walker always say this, we're not talking about a death benefit. We're talking about a life benefit that when you're alive and you get hurt, and the doctor say you cannot work anymore. Most people will talk about disability. You're out on disability.
Yeah.
But this is not even so much about just disability. This is about you cannot work, but you have money coming in to take care of you. And Mr. Campbell, can you elaborate a little on that?
Yeah, they pretty much call it living benefit, right?
Good.
So it's like the benefit that you get while you're living, have access to. And two of those benefits are called disability and long-term care, right? So a lot of people always say, all of us, especially when we retire, may need long-term care at some point, right? Now, why not have an account that not only gives you a savings account for your retirement, but gives you access to long-term care that is evaded people, especially people in our community, for years, right? Why not get that? Also, in the event that you are disabled, right, it also gives you access to this large sum of money. In addition to whatever disability plan that you have out there. All right, this doesn't limit you. It's pretty much it in a nutshell. It gives you access to disability insurance and also gives you access to long-term care protection.
Okay, so people, if you're out there and you're listening to this program, you're listening to the Money Talk show, and we always tell you, people think this is Mr. Walker's program. No.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a product that is from an insurance company. National Life Group is the insurance company, and as an appointed financial advisor, Mr. Walker then promotes this product because it is helping. It is changing lives in our community. It's a testament to Blossom. I mean, younger people typically go for the more technical savvy jobs and stuff like that, right? And Mr. Walker actually sees a vision for young people to be involved in financial services, right? And represent not just themselves, but this company that is,
National Life.
National Life Group.
Right. So we always tell people this is not Mr. Walker's insurance company. He's not the one giving you the money. This is National Life Group we're talking about, and it provides 4 things for you in the package. And some people say, how much can I open this account with? Can I open with 300? Can I open with 400? Can I open with 500? The answer is yes. It's what you put in, you get out.
Pretty much.
You understand? So, like I told myself, Blossom, when I was growing up, the only thing I know about is Mr. Walker called it a death benefit. Because we used to call it life insurance because people take it out in case they die. The beneficiary can bury them and take care of them. But this program is geared to saying, why worry about life insurance, which is a death benefit? You can enjoy this product here that Mr. Walker is bringing to you here on the Money Talk show. Is about a program where you can save money, you can have money that in case something should happen to you, and every one of us is getting sick today. So we are urging you people, if you're not sure what we're talking about, we also talk about the IUL.
Yeah.
Okay? And you understand so much about the IUL so far?
Yeah, I do. I'm learning as I go. Yeah.
That's right. And the good thing about the IUL, what make you excited about it, Mr. Campbell?
Well, like I had mentioned before, it's the ability to not only give you a savings portion that's for retirement, right? Giving access to this money for retirement, but it gives you access to that long-term care, that disability insurance. That matter of fact, that's the most attractive part to me, because I'm so used to, say for example, Blossom and Avril, you have a savings account, you have a 401k, right? And as the money grow over time for your retirement, it grows, yes, and you get this money at retirement, and you keep, taking distribution at retirement, correct? Now, in the event that you ever get ill, or God forbid, pass away, your beneficiaries, let's stick to the fact that you're still alive and you get sick. You only get the money that's in that retirement account. That's it. And that would be depleted very quickly in the event that you get sick, right? Now, and if you pass away, God forbid, your beneficiaries obviously gets this money in your savings account, but it's taxable. What I love about this program is that you have something that's separate apart from that savings account. It gives you access to that living benefit. And that, to me, is the most attractive part of this account.
Because you get the money
Wow,
so that
so
you can enjoy it. And Mr. Walker always push about going on vacation, enjoying trips, relaxing. But that's good. But some people would say, like I said, you want to know how much you got to open this for. And the greatest gift is having 4 things in this package, because when somebody hear about the retirement savings account, you have to break it down that you just don't get, you have to retire. It involves the IUL.
Retirement savings account.
Right.
It involves a long-term care.
That takes care of you while you're sick, while you cannot work anymore.
Yeah. It gives you the disability.
That's right.
It also gives you a life insurance.
Okay. So people, again, the number here on the Money Talk show, if you want to speak to Mr. Walker right now, he's in the studio. There's folks in the studio who could answer your question. Give the number a call at 646-688-5554. Call Mr. Walker, find out more. We are located here at 557 Main Street in New Rochelle. We are here on this program, and the purpose of having such a young lady here is to prove to you people that it's time for us to raise up the younger generation. Teach them what we know. Teach them how to do this work. It's long overdue that we're hearing young people saying that they cannot find work. There is not enough work for them to do. They get out of college, they're on summer break, they're going back to college. They can still do this work while they're in college. So we're asking you, give this number a call, 646-688-5554. Mr. Walker is standing by. We have others in the office who could answer your call, speak to them, and find out. And while you're sitting down and you want to find out what is the IUL, what does it mean? It is universal.
Index Universal.
Index Universal Life. Okay, and Blossom, what do you see yourself doing 10 years from now that you're part of this program?
Well, hopefully I'm able to increase myself, build myself, be able to sell more, be able to do it with so much ease, and also attract more young people. So it's a generational thing, and people could do it.
You're breaking the generation curse.
Right.
The generational curse, this is what she's here to bring. Blossom is here to change that. And we don't want to hear young people saying anymore, we depend on politicians to find us jobs. And without politicians, we can't find jobs. You, a politician, didn't send you here.
No.
So we ourselves, politicians, need us to empower each other and find work for each other And Mr. Walker, everything is good. So what we're here to do this morning is talk to young people and to have parents. If you're out there and you're listening to this program, you have someone under the age of 18 and over, please give this program a call, 646-688-5554, 646-6... Blossom, I'm going to let you give the number out.
The number is 646-688-5554.
Say it one more time.
646-688-5554.
Okay. And again, we want you to Google tmccapitalgroup.com, read all about it, get to know more about this program, what this program have to offer. You do not have to sit there and just wonder, what are they talking about? What is the IUL? What is the retirement savings? What is all this about? Google it. Go on your phone. Ask Alexa, ask Google. Just type it in. tmccapitalgroup.com. Give this number a call. And as we said to you, there is so much more that you can find out, but give the office a call right now at 646-688-5554. 646-688-5554. Call now. Mr. Walker is here. He can answer your call. He can speak to you. And we're here on the radio. He's taking the calls. Other people is here taking the calls. So speak to them and find out more and get young people involved. They too can be here being the next Blossom.
Right.
Okay? Because if you take that approach, I know there's other young people who are going to say, well, if she can do it, we can do it too. All right, so you see yourself a year from now out there making Mr. Walker and Mr. Campbell look bad. People, we are urging you. We are talking about the IUL savings program. Mr. Campbell, you was trying to say something just now. Just do it there. It's okay.
With regards to what exactly?
I saw you cut in. I guess you wanted to tell me about your experience to being a part of this program. I mean, people call and you're here, you're going to be taking calls also and talking to folks about this because this is what you do.
This is exactly what I do. I change life. I come up with financial strategies to make sure that when we do retire comfortably and not have to be pretty much looking behind our backs, right?
Absolutely, because all we ever think about and grow up hearing is about a life insurance. That's all I know about. And I saw Blossom, she's young herself, and if somebody don't talk to her about what we are talking about, how else would she know what is an IUL? I never know what an IUL was. I'm not going to lie. Until I get here on this program, I wasn't aware what an IUL is.
Well, one of the things that I really wanted to say and mention is that it's not only just the IUL that Blossom will be focusing about. It's financial services period. That's the profession that she chose to get involved with. And financial services is much more than what the IUL offers. It offers financial strategies that she would have available to her to, implement that in someone's life and change your life financially. So financial services is much more than that. She'll be focused on people's finances, period, and helping them retire comfortably, taking care of them health, wealth, and what's the other word I'm looking for? You have health, wealth, or that's pretty much it.
Well, without health and wealth go together.
Goes together, right?
Right, Blossom?
Right.
And that's what financial services is. She'll be focusing on health and wealth. She takes care of all of that. So that's what the profession is, financial services. IUL is just a tool that we use to address certain financial concerns and gap in our lives, financial lives. Mm-hmm. So she's much more than that. The sky's is the limit, Blossom, pretty much.
All right, but it's the limit for me too. I'm not too old now. Come on now.
Listen, your words were, the show is all about Blossom this morning, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that's right, because Blossom, she's young, She's young. She's just about to blossom out into the world and make things change around here for young people. This is why Blossom is here to encourage parents. You're out there. You have children. You have grandchildren, you have nieces, you have nephews. They too can be here. So when you listen to Mr. Walker talking every Monday morning on this show or Wednesday night or Friday morning, most people think, well, it's all about Mr. Walker. This is not Mr. Walker. National Knife is just something you can Google, find out more about it. But Mr. Walker is just make this program possible to educate the people and the listeners who are out there. So if you have a child, we used to talk about the $1 million baby. And the reason that Mr. Walker used to talk about that so much is because imagine if you start a child open an account for your child at the age of 1. And that child reached blossom age, the age of 18 or 19, okay? So what we're talking about here is we want to get young people, more young people in here to do this program because the program is open not just to the old folks or the middle age, but to the younger people. So if you have young people out there who wants to be a part of this program, to learn it, to make money, to go out and talk to other people about it or be on this program, give the number a call, 646-688-5554. Blossom, what can you say to young people who is out there listening right now who's saying, I don't have a job, they come home from college, they're not working. What made you take that bold step to do it? Was it your mom? Did you hear about it and say, I want to do this, it sounds interested? Or you was encouraged by someone?
Pretty much I've always found it interesting, and I've always tried to encourage my friends to save more. So when this opportunity came, I was like, this is perfect because now I'm able to broaden my horizon and just learn a lot more about savings and preparing for the future, So I'll say just take the first step. Once you take the first step, it's easy from there on. You just have to be dedicated, just put your all into it and it'll go well.
Mm-hmm. And you did that not just so you could learn about the program, so that you could make some money and empower yourself and be your own CEO one day.
Right.
Because imagine you're sitting in your office one day doing this, and you like Mr. Walker says, sometimes all you got to do is sign up 1 or 2 clients a month. That's a lot because you make money by just getting people involved. And I know, Mr. Campbell, you look like the kind when you heard about it, you say, I'm getting involved. It sounded good, but the money sounded sweeter, wasn't it?
No, the money definitely sounded sweeter. But you have to also understand, Avril, I've been in financial services for some time now. Mm-hmm. I do have my own practice. So when I heard about the program itself, I said, wow, I can really grow my brand with this. I can recruit other agents and build a brand with this because the product itself speaks for itself, right? Mm-hmm. And what better way to do it than particularly get younger folks involved, right? Someone that has that longevity now ahead of them and not behind them. And that's one of the sole reason for having the show this morning is really to get young people involved because the solutions that we have sells itself. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And the younger you are, the more you have ahead of you.
That's right, because you could see yourself 10 years from now, because if Blossom is 18 years old, 10 years from now, this young lady is sitting down where she could say she opened her RUL, okay? And, could you imagine 5 years from now, you get hurt? A year from now, you get hurt. 6 months from now, you get hurt. And you realize that you don't have anything to fall on because some people work in a job that don't give them no benefits. Absolutely. So imagine you have this program and you can have a benefit, as Mr. Walker said, this is not a death benefit. This is a life benefit, living benefit. Because if you get hurt in the process of being out here and the doctor say you cannot work tomorrow. Some people will say, well, guess what? I have disability. But what disability may pay you may be nothing compared to what this program can dish out the money and say, hey, take care of you for as long as you're sick, not when you're dead. We urge you to give this number a call, 646-688-5554. We are here at 557 Main Street in New Rochelle, and we are talking to you. Mr. Walker, he always say he been preaching about this. So right now, Mr. Walker is in the office. If you want to speak to him, give the number a call, 646-688-5554, 646-688-5554. Call and find out more about this policy, this living benefit we're talking about, this IUL program that we're talking about, the savings, because a lot of people put their money in a bank. And we are not here to tell you don't save money in your bank for your own personal reason, but we are talking to you about a savings account that give you an interest rate that you're not going to get in the bank. Are you agree with me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you. Listen, you mentioned something earlier, right, about the benefits of this account, right?
And the interest rate that you get.
And the interest rate that you
get with your money in a bank account. I mean, New York, it varies, but in New York City, could you imagine you have a 10% interest rate or 11% interest rate? Listen, I always tell Mr. Walker, even if it's 9% interest rate on my money, I don't get that in the regular banks. So this is why this program is here this morning, to tell you more about a savings account that gives you the kind of benefit. It has a protection. And the good thing about this program is Mr. Walker always stress. Is protected. You're protected from the IRS. You're protected from divorce. You're protected from liens. All these things that we worry about our money being into the bank. Well, with this program, you don't have to worry about it because your money is protected. And most people, we worry about the IRS and liens and going through a divorce and all these things. But I'm telling you, your money is so protected with this account. All you got to do, give the number a call, 646-688-5554. And Mr. Walker always said to him, what do you mean it has a floor? And he always explained to you, if the stock markets drop, you don't have to worry about your money here in this savings account. How does that make you feel, Blossom?
Quite confident to, invest, to put my money into that savings account. It makes me feel as though, you're not going to lose anything. Just put your money in, you're saving money. When the index goes up, your money increases.
Wow. You're hearing it here from a young voice. Her name is Blossom. She's the up-and-coming new Avril show. You never know. I mean, it comes a time where we just have to pass the torch to the young people, educate the young people, empower the young people, teach them how to grow, teach them about finances, how to save their money. And, sometimes the young people, they work, and as a mother, the first thing we think about is buying a pair of sneakers and buying a new pair of jeans and all these things. But are we saving? And young people are coming out of college, they're getting jobs. And the first thing they tell them, you have to open an account. So imagine not just opening an account, but opening an account and being able to turn around and work for the same company that you open an account with and making money. And by just signing up people, you make money, Mr. Campbell.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, let me add something in here. Now, you guys mentioned a lot of benefits, right? Now, wouldn't we all agree those address all the financial concerns that we have today, correct? Mm-hmm. Now, if the purpose of the show is a young person like Blossom, and you can see the benefits in this account that we're mentioning, now, the sky's the limit for someone like Blossom, and that's why we're telling you to get involved. Now, if you see the benefit of this program, and you can be a part of this business and grow your brand within 10, 15 years, Blossom, an individual like yourself would be looking at retirement because the product itself, the solution, the strategy itself speaks for itself. And if you can have the buy-in of your community, if you can have the buy-in of other agents, of other financial advisors, being a part of this program at a tender age of 18 to say 25, you can retire at 40.
Sounds good.
I know Blossom is excited. She said it sounds good. So people, we're urging you, if you're out there and you know someone with a son, a daughter, your brother, your cousin, your uncle, who is saying they don't have a job, this is a program for you because you're making money by just learning the program and just sitting down and telling someone else there's someone else in your family who's going to need this. And I said to you, the interest rate on the savings account is what excites me. And not just about the interest rate on the savings account, but listen, I'm talking to people who every day going around saying someone died in their family, so that's the only thing they can talk about is a death benefit where they call a life insurance. But this program is also giving you a living benefit. And it means for so many people who out there who get hurt on the job, the only thing you have is workers' compensation. But when you have this program here where you get hurt and the doctor say you can't work no more, and you just sit home and they pay you for being out and not working. Get involved. We have Young Blossom here. And let me tell you something. It feels good when I can just empower young people like you, Blossom, to come in. And when I spoke to Blossom last night, she said, okay. And we had a conversation a week ago, but last night we did our follow-up, and you said, I'm a little nervous, but you're just excited to be here. You're going to be the next voice. It's not going to be Avril. You're going to be the next voice talking to young people, educating young people, and bringing young people on to be part of this program. You know, Mr. Walker, he came in, he said, well, you know, he's going to let Blossom do her thing this morning. But we're in here this morning. You're listening to the Money Talk Show here on WVIP 93.5 FM. And we're telling you people, when you hear about the retirement package that is here for you, don't think, well, I'm not going to retire. I have many more years to go. But people, in this package, if you do not retire, but you get hurt, you can't work anymore, this is where this become available for you. Okay? So when you hear about the IUL, you say, what is an IUL? Denise Bennett, yes, I see you watching. This program is for you, and you have young children, and you have young people in your home who's saying they need a job. Well, let me tell you, health and wealth go together, because this show is brought to you by the Money Center, TMC Capital Group, and McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Program that we talk about here each and every week on this program. And listen to me. Right now, what we are talking to you about, we talk about money. We're talking about health. And we cannot, Blossom, one thing I'm going to say to you, and one day I know you're going to say to other young people, you cannot have money and don't have health. They work hand in hand. And here on this program, we also talk about McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Program. She's located here at 557 Main Street here in New Rochelle. And as you grow, you're going to learn the difference between a medical doctor and a holistic doctor, and how she works and how her practice perform. And here at McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Program, she's about preventive. So many people are dying from cancer, and I know you hear of that. Right. Okay? People are just falling down from heart attack, diabetes, chronic bronchitis we suffer with, dementia, epilepsy. There is so much. Alzheimer's is taking over old people. So there's so much to talk about. And at McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Program, she has so much to offer, because when you come in here, the first thing she tell you, Blossom, she got to prick your blood. And when you finish, I'm going to show you some of the things that Dr. McLaren do here. And not because you're young, you got to also take care of your health. Because if you don't take care of your health at 18, when you become 25 and 30 and ready to enjoy the living benefit of what TMC Capital Group has to offer, your health may not be any good. So having money, which is wealth, and don't have health, it don't work together. So here at McLaren's Age Reversing Wellness Program, she's located at 557 Main Street here in New Rochelle. Her number is 914-278-9394. Find out why so many people are talking about Dr. McLaren. That's because her program is not about treating the cause, which she do, because some of us wait until the problem exists, but she helps you to reverse it. Her treatment, her time spent, you cannot get an appointment today and say you're coming in tomorrow. You can walk in the office and speak to someone about how you can visit the doctor, because whatever you're going through, you may not know. Do not wait until you find out what you're going through. Come in and get checked out and find out what's going on in your body that you're not aware of. And that's what we call preventive medicine. You understand that? Yeah. Because sometimes you walk around, have you ever walk around, your skin start breaking out, but you don't know what it's coming from? Right. That's an underlying problem, people. So we are urging you here with Blossom, who is young and coming up in the studio. She's going to learn so much. She's going to be the next Avril. And I cannot wait to one day just sit in my car, sit in my house, and just listen to Blossom on the radio. Do you see yourself?
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited.
Okay, so this is what we want to do. Get the young people up and excited about this IUL program that Mr. Walker talked to you each and every week about. Give the number a call, 646-688-5554, and speak to them about the savings program. And as I tell you, this program is, you're protected. People are going to divorce every day. People are worrying about the IRS every day. People are worrying, what if the stock markets fall? What happened to my money? You are protected. It has a floor. And Mr. Walker is in here. Mr. Walker, what kind of percentage you get on the savings account?
Well, they said up, wow. Mm-hmm. Up to 15% interest you get regarding to the IUL. Presently, it's about 10.5% right now. So that's what the IUL Retirement Savings Program is all about. As I've been saying, and most of you have been listening this morning, it's a whole lot of information that you are getting. But interest rate is pretty much a very, very good thing. But one of the things that really attract me more about this IUL and is about the living benefit. The living benefit is one of the most amazing thing about this deal, because this is, I call it free money. You do not have to die to really have access to this money. And even with the interest rate that we are talking about, that is something that with this IUL, I will keep mentioning about the 4 different things that we have with this program. So while you are alive, you have the savings account that you can tap into, and you have the living benefit that you can tap into. And if you die, at the same time, whoever you leaves behind will be able to tap into both your savings and also your death benefit. So it's a win-win situation comparing to most of those other insurance policy insurance out there, like term life, whole life, and universal life. The IUL is the only way to go right now. And that's why we are here this morning focusing a lot on the young people. Because we know that the young people right now, they are the future. And we have to make sure that we encourage, because it seems like most of the adults out there, when we reach certain age, we are pretty much set in our own way. That's why we are encouraging young people. And we have a whole lot of young people right now that is a part of it. Is like Blossom. She got involved, and within a couple of days she was able to complete her course, and she's licensed already. She went to take the state like say within a couple of days, and you still have, so you know, like us, the older people, it would have taken us much longer.
It did.
But the young people, they are on top of things. They are in school, so this thing, I mean, this 20-hour course that they are doing, it's like a 1, 2, 3.
And they don't, you can do it at home. You can do it at home.
In the comfort.
In the
yes.
comfort of your home, at your convenience, at your pace. So people, we ask you, there's so much here. So when people say they can't find a job, we tell you, there's work out here. You have to create it yourself. The number is 646-688-5554. Again, the number here is 646-688-5554. And Mr. Walker is here. Call him, speak to him now, get more information so you can come into the office and sit down. And if you want to open this account, come on in, sit with somebody who can go over this whole package with you here at 557 Main Street in New Rochelle. And as I urge you, Google tmccapitalgroup.com. tmccapitalgroup.com. Google it, find out more about it, read about it. People, we can only give you so much information on the radio, but when you come in, someone sit with you and go over the information. But give the number a call, 646-688-5554, and speak to one of the experts right here at TMC Capital Group. And we tell you every day, this is not Mr. Walker Insurance Company. So we don't want you to think you're joining Mr. Walker Insurance Company. Mr. Walker is a New York representative who represent the people and decided to bring this show to 93.5 FM radio so people can hear more about it, be empowered about it, and make that decision. So we are urging you, get young people in, give them a call, or you can call as a mother or a father or a friend. Call and find out why we have Blossom in here doing what she's doing. If she can do it, your children can do it too and make a difference. You're making money. So if you sit at home and say you don't have a job, but there's another way for you to just talk to someone, educate them about this, and get them in this program, what else is there for you to do, Blossom?
True. Very true. Like, just take the time, do the courses. It's worth it.
All right. So we are listening to the Money Talk Show here on WVIP 93.5 FM radio. The Money Talk Show is brought to you by TMC Capital Group, the Money Center, and you can give them a call if you want a loan for your business, you want money to start to do something in the world of business. You just need that loan, that business loan or some money. Listen, give them a call. 800-225-4409. Again, the Money Center is 800-225-4409. You may need money just to say, hey, I want to start my own business, and maybe I can do this in the business that I have. There is so much to do here in the world of technology today. All you got to do is go on Google and look up tmccapitalgroup.com. And while we're here, give the number a call at 646-688-5554. You're listening to the Money Talk Show, and we talk to you about Dr. McLaren Age Reversing Wellness Center. Listen to me, people. I'm tired of people being sick. I'm tired of people running around taking medication, and we are not telling you don't go to your doctor, but we are saying take your health back. This is what we call health awareness. As much as we talk to you about wealth, we're going to talk to you about health. You understand that, Blossom? Yep. And as I tell you, you're not too young either. So, when you see Dr. McLaren just prick you and just prick that blood just to find out what's going on in your bloodstream, there is so much going on in our body that we are not aware of. She's a holistic doctor, but she is trained. The doctors go to school, but she chooses to go to the root of holistic, the holistic way. That's what we need. We all grew up on the herbs, and many of us are going back to the herbs. So people, get in here and don't call it visit a doctor. Say, I'm going to take care of my health and take my health back. The number is 914-278 9394. You're listening to the Money Talk Show here with Avril and Blossom. Blossom, I want you to encourage those who are out there listening. Let them know why you're here and what difference you're making in the world of money.
I'm here because I've had the opportunity to learn about this at such a young age, and I really am making it a point for young people to be able to take control of their financial capabilities and just be able to be financially independent. Even from now, it's worth it. That I don't know what else to tell you. Just take that step. You learn a lot for yourself. It's better now. Don't wait till later. So, yeah.
And making money.
Yep.
And making money.
Right, very true.
Because you're not walking into someone's office at a 9 to 5, but you're walking into your own office, because your office can be just sitting in a restaurant and talking to somebody about this and making money. Okay, so we urge you people, as Blossom say, give the number a call, 646-688-5554. You're listening to the Money Talk Show, and we ask you to Google TMC Capital Group and find out what are they offering that has young people geared up and ready to do this program and making money at the same time. The number again is 646-688-5554. Get young people in here, get them on board, help them to start making business from a younger age. You're coming out of college, but I don't have no job. You're sitting home in your mother's house when you could be doing something productive and making money at the same time. We are here to change one life, one step at a time. And look at Blossom. We are going live. You're listening, people. We thank you so much. You're driving in your car. You're on your work. Some people listen to this program and iTunes radio. Some people are just watching it on social media. We thank you wherever you're getting the information. Be empowered, change your life, and give the number a call, 646-688-5554. Let me hear you give that number out, Blossom.
646-688-5554.
One more time.
646-688-5554.
And you're listening to
TMC Capital.
That's right. There is so much. And I'm telling you, it just feels good to be around young people, empowering young people and helping them to change their life and to make a difference. People give the number a call now. There's folks in the office. Blossom is here. I'm here. Mr. Walker is here. Mr. Campbell is here. Jeline is here. We are here in the studio to just make it possible for you to answer questions. But just give us a call at 646-688-5554. We thank you for staying up with us each and every Monday morning here with the youth segment. And you can join me tonight at 9 p.m. right here on 93.5 FM radio, coming to you with, the Avril Show. And also Wednesday night, we are back here at 9 p.m. on Friday mornings at 9 a.m. So thank you. Sunday, I wasn't here yesterday, but the program is brought to you every Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much, Blossom.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Are not responsible or liable for any advice, course of treatment, diagnosis, or any other information, services, or products that you obtain through hearing this program.